Hello. We hope you're enjoying your stay at Toshi's place.
To help you make the most of your time in Kamakura, we've prepared this sightseeing guide.
Today, we'll introduce you to Myoryu-ji Temple.
Welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into a really special spot, Myoryu-ji Temple, or Eifi. It's honestly a bit of a hidden gem here in Kamakura.
It really is.
It might look compact, but it's just packed with history and faith and some pretty unique stories, a wonderful little escape from the main busy streets. It's the kind of place that, well, it reveals itself slowly, doesn't it? Invites you to really take your time.
It certainly does. And understanding its roots, that's key to appreciating it.
Okay, so let's start there. The history.
Absolutely. So, Myoryu-ji is a Nichiren sect temple. That's a branch of Buddhism really focused on the Lotus Sutra.
Right.
It was founded way back in the late 14th century.
Wow.
Which puts it right in the middle of the Nanbokucho period. A really fascinating, kind of turbulent time in Japan, actually. Lots of conflict.
A turbulent time to found a temple. And I heard the site itself has history even before the temple was built.
Oh, definitely. Big time. This very ground, it was once the residence of the Chiba clan.
The Chiba clan.
Yeah. They were powerful retainers of the Kamakura shogunate. It was known as Chibayashiki. So you're literally standing on ground that held significant political power.
Incredible.
And the temple founder, Chiba Tanasada, he was a direct descendant of Chiba Tsunatai.
Okay, that name rings a bell.
Yeah, he was hugely influential. He supported Minamoto no Yoritomo way back, after his defeat at Ishibashiyama, played a key role in setting up the whole Kamakura shogunate. It's quite a lineage.
Wow, so the history just keeps unfolding. And when you go inside the main hall, what should we be looking out for?
Well, the principal image is Shakyamuni Buddha, the historical Buddha.
Okay.
But you'll also find this revered wooden statue, a seated figure of Nichiren himself, the founder of the sect. Exactly. And this statue, it's more than just a carving. It's a powerful symbol of his teachings, of that personal conviction driving a new spiritual path in medieval Japan.
That's really something. But Myoryu-ji isn't just about the founder, is it? There's this incredibly dramatic story about another monk, pot-wearing Nichiren.
Ah, yes. Nabe Kamuri Nichiren. What a legend.
Tell us about that.
So the story goes, back in the early 15th century, this monk, Nichiren, he was only 21.
Just 21?
Yep. And he undertook this, unbelievably tough 100-day cold water training right there in what they now call the pond of ascetic practice.
100 days in cold water. Wow.
And get this, the legend says he even tore out his own fingernails and used the blood to draw a mandala.
Oh my goodness, that's intense devotion.
Almost unimaginable, right? It speaks volumes about the depth of faith.
And his story doesn't end there, does it? He actually confronted the shogun.
He did. He confronted the 6th Ashikaga shogun, Yoshinori, urged him to embrace the Lotus Sutra, reject other Buddhist sects, immense bravery, or perhaps conviction bordering on recklessness, depending on how you look at it.
What happened?
Well, it didn't go well. He was horribly tortured for it.
Oh, no.
They say his tongue was cut out, and they placed a red-hot iron pot on his head.
A pot, like a cooking pot.
Exactly, a red-hot one. And that's how he got the name, Nabe Kamuri, pot-wearing Nichiren.
That's horrific, but what a symbol he became.
Absolutely. It cemented his place, a symbol of unwavering faith within that specific lineage, the Nakayama lineage, known for being very strict followers of Nichiren's teachings. It's a chilling story, but it shows the intensity of religious belief back then.
Definitely a story that sticks with you. Okay, so moving from that intensity.
Right.
Let's talk about what you actually see when you walk around the grounds today, the highlights, the beauty.
Right. Well, that pond of ascetic practice we mentioned, it's still there, and it's actually a really lovely, tranquil spot now.
A bit calmer than in Nichiren's day, hopefully.
Yes, definitely calmer. And right near the pond, you'll spot a statue of Jirojin.
Ah, one of the 7 lucky gods.
Exactly, the god of longevity. This statue is quite special, too. It's carved from a single block of Zelkova wood.
One single block. Impressive.
Yeah, it shows him with his scroll and fan and his dear companion. You view him through glass. He's really popular, especially around New Year's when people do the 7 Lucky Gods pilgrimage.
Oh, that sounds like fun. And beyond the statues, the temple grounds themselves are beautiful seasonally, right?
Oh, absolutely. Spring brings cherry blossoms, of course.
Can't beat Kamakura cherry blossoms.
And then in summer, you get these vibrant hibiscus and crepe myrtles. It's always got something lovely blooming.
Nice.
But there's one flower you really have to look out for if you're here in the warmer months, the Suifuyo.
Suifuyo. What's special about them?
They're amazing. They bloom pure white in the morning,
Okay.
and then by the evening they've turned pink.
No way. They change color.
They do. That's why they're called suifuyo, which means drunken hibiscus, like they're blushing from drinking all day.
Uh-huh. That's fantastic. I bet photographers love those.
Oh, they definitely do. It's this beautiful reminder of, impermanence and transformation, which is such a key theme in Japanese aesthetics, even here.
So true. Now, something I found really surprising here, there's a monument to a modern actor.
Ah, yes, Sado Maruyama. Quite unexpected, isn't it?
It really is. He lived from 1901 to 1945 and was apparently known as the Danjuro of modern drama.
That's a huge compliment, right? Comparing him to a kabuki legend.
A massive compliment. He was a major figure on the modern stage. But his story has a tragic end.
The Hiroshima bombing.
Yes, he died in the atomic bombing of Hiroshima. His grave was actually lost for a long time.
Oh, wow.
But friends eventually rediscovered it and put up this dignified stone monument right here at Myoryu-ji. It even has a relief of him in character.
Which character?
As the miser from Moliere's play, The Miser, one of his famous roles. Incredible. So this temple connects not just Buddhist history and samurai heritage, but also modern theater and, well, the memory of war.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It adds this whole other poignant layer to the place, a reminder of human experiences across different times.
It really does. And for visitors who like collecting things, you mentioned Gashwin, temple stamps.
Mm-hmm. You can get 3 different types here, which is quite neat.
3. Okay, what are they?
There's the standard Myoryu-ji seal.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's one specifically for the 7 Lucky Gods pilgrimage, featuring Jurujin.
Right.
And then there's a special Nichiren sect one called a Goshudai. It features calligraphy of Namu Myoho Renji Kyo.
Devotion to the mystic law of the Lotus Sutra.
Precisely. For that one, you do need a specific Nichiren-style Gashwin book, but you can actually buy one right there at the temple office for 500 yen.
Good to know. Okay, so let's talk about the experience of visiting. What's it feel like?
Well, the biggest thing is the peace and quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's set back a bit from the main streets, it just has this wonderfully calm atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
You can really escape the hustle.
That sounds perfect. Yeah. Sometimes the popular spots get so crowded.
Exactly. And even though it's, fairly compact,
Right, not huge.
it's absolutely packed with things to see, like
Mhm.
we've discussed. So you can have a really rich visit, even if you don't have hours and hours.
That's great.
And the fact that it's generally less crowded means you can properly enjoy it, have a real moment of serenity.
So what would you suggest people do there? Like top activities?
Definitely take your time looking at the main hall, the Nichiren statue, Jurujin. Really soak it in.
Okay.
Getting the Gashwin is a nice tradition to participate in.
Mm-hmm.
And just enjoy taking photos,
Mm-hmm.
especially if those Suifuyo flowers are blooming. Capture that color change.
Absolutely.
But more than just looking, it's a great place to reflect a little.
Reflect.
Yeah, think about the deep Buddhist ideas, the samurai history, even the connection to modern times
Mm-hmm.
and the war through that monument. It kind of encourages contemplation.
That's a lovely way to put it. A chance to connect with the different layers of Japanese heritage. And thinking about our guest staying at Toshi's place, since it's an unmanned smart hotel, people have a lot of flexibility, right, with the kitchen and all.
Right, totally flexible.
So Myoryu-ji seems ideal for that kind of travel. Maybe pop over early in the morning or a quiet visit in the evening.
Perfect for that. It fits so well into a flexible itinerary. You could have a really peaceful, almost private experience that way.
Love that idea. Okay, practicalities. How do you get there? Is it easy?
Super easy, honestly. It's just about a maybe 7 to 10 minute walk from the east exit of JR Kamakura Station.
That's it? Nice and close?
Yep. No complex routes, just a straightforward stroll.
And the stroll itself is nice too, right? It's not on the main drag.
That's a great point. It's on a quiet back street of Kamachidori.
Okay.
So the walk there is actually really pleasant, away from the big crowds. Kind of eases you into the temple's atmosphere.
Nice little bonus. What about opening times and admission?
Good news here. The grounds themselves are open all day.
All day. Great.
And admission is free.
Fantastic. Free is always good.
Offerings are welcome, of course, but it's totally up to you.
Okay. What about for things like seeing inside the main hall or getting those Gashwin stamps?
Right. For those, the temple office has specific hours. Generally, it's 10:00 a.m. to 4:00 p.m.
10 to 4. Got it.
Although in January, they often open a bit earlier, around 9:00 a.m., probably for the New Year's visitors.
Oh, makes sense.
It's always smart, though, just to double-check any local notices or maybe their official info online before you go, just in case things change for some reason.
Good tip. Always best to check. And finally, location-wise, how does it fit in with other sightseeing? Is it convenient?
Oh, incredibly convenient. That's
Yeah.
another plus.
Yeah.
It's within easy walking distance of so many other major Kamakura spots. You've got Tsurugoka Hachimangu Shrine just
I
nearby.
have a big one.
Yep. Also, Hokkaiji Temple,
Mm.
Ongakuji Temple, the spot where Nichiren used to give his public sermons.
Wow.
And even the ruins of the Yukurbakufu, the old shogunate headquarters. They're all pretty close.
So you could easily combine a visit to Myoryu-ji with several other key sites without much hassle.
Absolutely. It makes for really efficient and enjoyable sightseeing. Perfect for weaving into a day of exploring Kamakura.
What did you think?
We hope the rest of your stay at Toshi's place will be filled with wonderful memories.
You know, Myoryu-ji Temple really is more than just a site. It feels like an encounter, doesn't it? A place where Kamakura's incredible history, its deep spiritual roots, the vibrant culture, and that natural beauty all just come together. It really offers you a unique glimpse, I think, right into the heart of Japan's spiritual and historical depth. It's a place where every corner, every stone seems to have a story to tell.